Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're going to do another flea market baseball card opening. Also got a little bit of football and basketball thrown in. Over the weekend, I went and met up with some friends to play some golf in a town about an hour away, and I knew they had a flea market there that I've stopped by every once in a while. That's not the biggest display in the world, but there is one vendor who has some sports cards, and so I went through and found some grab bags. I've been able to purchase some grab bags from this person before and actually did okay. One time I was able to get some football grab bags that had a Josh Allen optic rookie card, had two optic rookie cards anyway, and I was able to turn around and sell those, make a little bit of money, not too much. But anyway, so I thought I would grab some more. This was a total of $20, so I spent $20 at the flea market. A lot of it was Griffey and McGuire, but I thought I'd give it a try, especially with some of the Griffey cards starting to soar in popularity, and same thing with McGuire. Especially with the documentary coming out, I thought it might be a good opportunity to pick up some cool cards, and if I can flip some of them, great, and if I want to hang on to them, that's okay too. So I'm going to try to go fairly quickly because I know I have a lot of cards here, and I'm assuming that most of these are just going to have filler in the middle. Here we got a $3 football pack. Like I said, the only reason I bought this is because I think it looked like it had optic cards in the middle, or at least some of the, Panini Prism, or it looked like it had thicker cards, and I was trying to get a total of $20 before I got out of there. So football, we'll be looking for any decent names here. Probably not going to be anything too great. There's a Rookie of the Year contender, Josh Allen. We got some old Bowman cards here. Not going to go too in-depth over these cards in the middle. Here's an optic elite rookie, DJ Moore for Carolina. I think he's still with them. He's not too bad. They got all old school Brett Favre. There's Morgan Burnett. Okay, we're gonna go pretty quickly through these. I know here. See, I knew there were Prism cards in here. This is probably just a lot of commons. Oh, we got an Aaron Rodgers. Looks like 2011. Yeah, 2011 Aaron Rodgers. See if we just happen to get lucky and get something nice. There's a rookie of Kiki Kuti. But Luke Falk, no, he didn't quite ever pan out. Minka Fitzpatrick, that's a decent rookie. Probably not a big value card, but he got traded to the Steelers and was very good last year. And then we're ended up with a BJ Raji. That is a rookie of BJ Raji, but 2009. But so nothing big time in those optic cards in the middle or prism cards, but that's okay. We'll put those there if they'll stay. Let's go to basketball next. This was only a $2 pack. I saw Shaq on the front, and then David Robinson I wasn't really that concerned with, but I did see the Shaq. And so I thought I'd maybe, for $2, give it a whirl, see if we can get some mid-90s cards that are of decent value. So we got the Shaq Assets. I don't know anything about this. Oh, it's a classic. You see down there at the bottom, classic card release. All right, and I'm going to go through these. Andrew Bynum, rookie. He was the NBA champion, I believe. Okay, we got some old school Fleer cards. This is 2007, 2008 Fleer. See if we happen to stumble into somebody. I used to love Antoine Walker, the little shimmy shake he would do. I think I got Tim Duncan, going to be in the Hall of Fame very soon. AK-47, Andre Kirilenko. These old school, the iconic reprint there of the 1986 Donruss design, and we got a hardwood signature series Allen Iverson in his Georgetown uniform. I kind of like that. I remember him with Georgetown. And then the David Robinson on the front. Okay, so nothing too scintillating from those two, and that's okay. I was mainly interested in the baseball releases, and most of my viewers are probably the same way. This was $4, had this Topps, and then it also had a Derek Jeter rookie card on the back. Now, granted, Collector's Choice is not very sought after, but we'll see if there's anything that can back up a $4 price tag in there. We have another card in a top loader inside here. So we'll go ahead and get those out of the way. So right off the jump, we have this rookie class. It says special edition. I think all of them might have that stamp. I could be wrong. This is from 1994, maybe? Or maybe 95. 1994. 1994 Collector's Choice. Okay, I don't think I actually have that card before. And I guess I need to go back this way. Here's a Griffey. I'm going to make a nice little Griffey stack out of this today. Oh, we got some 94 cards here. Pedro Martinez, Hall of Famer. That's a good one. Put him over here in the good pile, kind of off camera. But I'll show him at the end of the video. We got Mike Jackson. Okay, we'll go pretty quickly through these. probably not going to be. Here's Robin Ventura, who was decent. Juan Guzman won a, I think he won a Cy Young one year. I don't even remember these cards very much. Ricky Bonus, or I don't think it was Bones. I think it was Bonus. Kenny Rogers threw a perfect game when he was Texas. I remember that. Got upside down. Mike Perez. Tewksbury. Oh, here's another card that was in the top loader. Don't know why this had a $4 price tag. Not worth that much anymore. 1994 Upper Deck, Mark McGwire, and it has some corner damage up there, so definitely not worth $4. I'll definitely just be taking that card out and using the top loader for my own purposes. Oh, we have, this is in a $10 price tag. What is this? It says first day issue, Top Stadium Club. Don't know anything about that. Jose Bautista in this, some type of jewel case there. That's crazy. All right, and here's the Griffies. We got this Topps All-Star Griffey. We got this one, which is a little dinged up at the top, but I don't think I have this one from 1990. I can't even tell you. 1993, looks like. Got a Cal Ripken, Hall of Famer. Barry Bonds, Topps Gold, Measures of Greatness. That's a nice little surprise to find in here. Got an NL MVP. Oh, we even got the Barry Bonds Topps Gold. And this card, Donruss, 1994. When I made my top 10 favorite Barry Bonds cards, I had the kind of the foil version of this, which is in my top 10. So that had some pretty cool surprises there with some nice Barry Bonds cards. I'm not the biggest Bonds guy in the world, but that was a nice little surprise. $4. Okay, not too bad at all. I didn't get ripped off. Here's another $4 package. The main reason I purchased this one is for this. The rated rookie of Mark McGwire, 87 Donruss. I don't have that card. And I don't know if I'm going to hold on to it or try to sell it. See if the cards of Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa and even Ken Griffey Jr., because I'm assuming that he will be featured in the documentary as well about the summer of '98. See if those continue to rise in popularity. So this one had Griffey on the front. This is from Leaf. I think I already have this. Dwight Evans isn't bad, but obviously not going to move the needle too much. Oh, we got all these old Donruss cards. I'm going to go quickly through these. No one wants to watch these Donruss cards. Scott Erickson, he was a top prospect there for a while. Big crease in Charles Nagy. Maybe somebody got mad after the World Series. That has a piece of tape on it. Okay. This is what you usually expect to get when you purchase a lot of cards, a grab bag. Usually expect the middle just be these filler cards. Someone trying to get rid of their junk wax without throwing it away. So this is usually what they do. And that is what we have. There's Bobby Witt, father of Bobby Witt Jr. Oh, but this person seems to at least have stuck a few decent cards on the edges. We got this, I don't know what the name of this little refractor type of card is, or Ken Griffey Jr. We got a Fleer Ultra insert. Are you serious? These are kind of coming back in popularity. Ultra All-Star, Ken Griffey Jr. Okay, that's pretty good. Travis Fryman, not what I'm looking for. This card's all sorts of dinged up. Tim Salmon. We got a Manny Ramirez rookie. This is a Ramirez prospect card. Don't think I have that one. That's pretty cool. A young Manny Ramirez. Here's another Manny. Darren Dalton was good back in the day. And then we have a Power Broker from Leaf. Barry Bonds. So I'm getting some pretty decent Barry Bonds cards here. If anyone's a Barry Bonds fan, probably smiling right now. We got a 90s Dominators. And then this is the main reason I bought this grab bag for this card. It's really in decent looking shape from what I can see. The top corner has a little speck on it. But for a card from 1987, I mean, it's in fairly good shape. So I'm going to put that one on screen. That's a pretty nice one. So I'm starting to amass a decent amount of Griffies and Bonds, which I wasn't expecting. Here's another $2 grab bag. Had the 1990 Topps, the Gold Cup card. And then a pack. You can see there's a whole pack of 89 Donruss. They all appear to be green. The Griffey is not green. The Griffey's purple, so I don't think the Griffey 89 will be in there. But I could tell it was a sealed section of cards there, so I don't know what exactly is going on, but we're about to find out. Okay, here we go. We got Bo Jackson from Fleer Ultra. Javi Lopez used to be a big kind of name back in the day. Jeffrey Hammonds wasn't quite. Got these Topps Kids cards. Flipping it around. Excuse me. Topps Collector Series of Roger Hornsby. There's an old Cal Ripken. I believe this is 86 Topps. Could be wrong about that. Put that in the good pile. Got a Power Driven Frank Thomas Upper Deck. Don't have this one. Ooh, kind of interesting. Mike Piazza, Hall of Famer. We got a Topps All-Star. There's another Griffey with Andy Van Slyke. A couple of these Nolan Ryan Coca-Cola cards. Apologize. Not too valuable, but I'll put them in there. In here, we appear to have, I don't know what exactly this is. If this is like a 89 Donruss update or like traded series, but Bo Jackson wasn't traded in 1989. This is a different back than most of the 1989 cards. So, you know what? I'm going to hold on to that before I open it. I'm going to do a little research and see exactly what's in there before I crack into it. All right, we got another $2 pack with this Members Choice Stadium Club Ken Griffey with the backwards hat, iconic photo, and then another Members Choice. And so I would have paid $2 probably just for those two cards alone, just feeling nostalgic. But I'm going to see if there's anything in between them in our little grab bag here. Looks like we had a bunch of Donruss in the middle. All right, so there's my kind of teaser card. And then we got a Cal Ripken to look at that cell phone. Oh, geez. With the silver signature. Oh, we got another Fleer Ultra insert. This is an All-Star Game insert, 1994. These cards are kind of backwards. There's another Cal Ripken. And then I'm just going to start going through some of these. Jeffrey Hammonds never really panned out. Javi Lopez rookie would have been cool back in like 1993. Bo Jackson, there you go. That's a good one. Oh, Juan Gonzalez. I used to love Juan Gonzalez. That's pretty neat. Looks like a negative of like a piece of film. Didn't have that card. I'm going to put that in my cool. Actually, I'm going to put that right there. That's kind of cool. And now we're going to go through some of these kind of commons, the filler cards. I'm going to go pretty quickly. If there's anything that looks great, I will stop and let you know, but I highly doubt it. Just getting rid of some cards. I can understand that. These are all kind of in alphabetical order. All those guys have names that start with the letter L. There's the Griffey. That was on the back side. Got another Griffey. Upper deck. We got a head-to-head. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think I had this. Look at that kind of little hologram-looking card from 1992 Arena Holograms. Never heard of that card before. Almost looks like it's a game card because it says Speed, like it's some type of goes to a game or something. Oh, that's pretty cool. Barry Bonds, got a little refractor, looking up in the sun. Kind of looking at that logo there. Museum Collection is what it says on the bottom, 1994. With Pinnacle, and then we got all this. I'm just gonna not waste your time. There's Dale Murphy. He's not a bad player, but not gonna be anything that people are excited to see. Well, there's Edgar Martinez, second year, maybe third year card for Donruss, and you can tell this is in alphabetical order: Morris, Murray. Eddie Murray's a Hall of Famer, but his cards are just basically common cards at this point. Here's more guys in the M. Speaking of Hall of Famers, Jack Morris, Hall of Famer. See, this guy had his cards in alphabetical order. Here's some from his R section with Romine and Rogers. Dale Murphy, Marzano, Rodriguez, Robinson. Okay, we're going to get through that. No one wants to watch the commons. I've already gone through those. So we're down to the last one. This one is pretty impressive as well for $2. You've got this Flair Hot Numbers insert. I thought that just looks like an awesome card. And then on the back side, Power Brokers of Ken Griffey Jr. So once again, I probably would have paid, I don't know if I would have paid $2 for both those two cards, but I couldn't help but purchase that as well. So someone was obviously unloading a lot of their Ken Griffey Jr.'s, and I was more than happy to pick them up. So here's the top one. This is in pretty decent shape too. Top right corner's got a little bit of a ding on it, but this is just a nice looking card. Flair, Hot Numbers. Card number 4 of 10 from 1995. That's pretty neat. I assume those are all different stats of his, but we're going to put that right there because that's pretty cool. All right, we got a Wade Boggs Hall of Fame card. Got a few Wade Boggs. Kirby Puckett, another Hall of Famer. Sorry, get it on camera here for you. Joe Carter, not in the Hall of Fame, but has one of the most iconic World Series memories. This is walk-off home run. Got a Sports Flicks there, Nolan Ryan. You all that didn't grow up with Sports Flicks cards. There's Curt Schilling, a young Curt Schilling. I don't think I had that one before. He may be in the Hall of Fame. Next year is probably his best chance. All those studs have finally been voted in. And so now there's an opening for next year's Hall of Fame vote. There's really not a big name who's going to be taking a lot of the votes like Jeter or some of those big-time players we've had voted in the last few years when it was hard for people to only pick 10 people. Schilling may be the the guy who sneaks in next year. All right, Harold Reynolds, R.J. Reynolds. Here we got his R's. Ramon Martinez, the brother of Pedro. Not the Martinez I was looking for. Got one of these Nolan Ryan cards. Some people are still tricked into thinking those are valuable, but they're not. Oh, look at this. Frank Thomas, Topps. What does that say? Sweet Swings? That looks like a Atari video game. That is pretty interesting. I've never seen this card before. Sweet Strokes. Oh, I apologize. Sweet Strokes. This is from 1996. SS14. I'm going to have to look that up. That's a pretty cool little insert. Never seen that before. We'll put that on camera. We'll put it up here by the Griffey. Okay, we got another Frank Thomas. We got another Frank Thomas. This is die cut from 96 Leaf. Greatest hits. Almost looks like a record. That little piece right there. That's pretty neat. Here is the foil that I was talking about that Barry Bonds earlier. This is a Mike Piazza foil card. They don't call it foil. They call it special edition up there. You can see special edition 2. I think those were inserted like 1 per pack. So not bad to get some other Hall of Famers. Not just the Griffey cards that I was really going to be okay with getting. Here's our filler cards in the middle. John Franco pitched in like, what, the most games of anyone almost. I believe he's in the top 10. Could be wrong with that. There's Jimmy Dean, Ken Griffey. Another scorecard, Junk Wax, Ken Griffey. And then here, Power Brokers, Ken Griffey from Leaf. Probably not that valuable, but I like it. 1994 Leaf. Got some cool little pie charts on the back. Don't see those very often on a baseball card. When's the last time you flipped over a baseball card and saw a bunch of pie graphs? That's pretty neat. I'm going to show that just for the pie graphs. So anyway, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so I did a little research. Sorry to interrupt the video. This is a piece of the 1989 Donruss Baseball's Best set. And so this is kind of like an alternative to the regular Donruss 1989 set. And I looked at the checklist, and I don't know if these cards are in numerical order, because this is usually sold as an entire set. So it's almost like someone had the entire set and they tore it apart and just put this little chunk of cards. If these are in the correct order, where the Bo Jackson card is in the checklist, all the way to Joel Skinner, if this card 224 is the last card and they're in numerical order, I should have the Griffey rookie in here, which in PSA 10 condition is selling for like a lot. Now this is probably not going to be in that shape, but straight out of the wrapping, let's go ahead and give it a shot. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this open. You can see it. It's going to maybe be kind of tough to get into. I'm going to go ahead and do my best to get in here and see if this actually is in numerical order. So if this is in numerical order, we should have the Biggio, and we should also have the Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball's Best rookie, which is different, obviously, than his rated rookie card. I'm going to go ahead and cut this open a little more. So we'll see what we have here. So this might actually end up being pretty nice, because these cards look like they're in nice shape. So let's see if we're in order here. 169, 170. Oh, these are in order, guys. All right, so we should have a Griffey in here. Let's see if we can find this Griffey. Let me kind of get back up here and get out of the glare for you. Walton, Jones, Benzinger. There's Frank White. There's the Biggio. I believe this is his rookie as well. Put these right here. Top right corner on that one is not in the greatest shape. You can see on the back there he'd only played 50 games in the major leagues. So we do have the Biggio. It's not in perfect shape. That's okay. If this is, if we do have the Griffey here, there's Hall of Famer Gary Carter. We're going to hit the Griffey here in a minute. His card number 192. I'm at 185. So 788, Steve Alboni, 89, 90, 91. Here it is, 92. And this is the 1989 Donruss's Baseball Best Ken Griffey Jr. Centering is usually an issue on these. Centering on this doesn't look bad. This is not a 10. I can see up at the top right-hand corner there. It is a little bit imperfect. I don't know if you can see kind of that little, when I flash it back and forth. But other than that, surface looks okay. Bottom corners, not bad at all. I don't know what a PSA 9 or 8 or even a BGS. The back centering, I can tell this is obviously off-centered a little bit, left to right. So I don't know if this is an 8 or a 7, but I'll have to see what this sells for, because this may be a candidate to possibly try to move on to somebody. That's pretty cool. So I'll go ahead and flip through the rest of these cards just so you can see who else was in here. No one out of in the rest of the set, I believe, is going to be a bigger name than Biggio and Griffey, but I wanted to put that in this video because I did a little research. There's Lance McCullers, the dad of Lance McCullers Jr. Chris Sabo, the Rex Specs are back, and there it is. So that was a pretty cool section. The Sammy Sosa is also in this set. There's a Sammy Sosa Bowman's Best, why do I keep saying Bowman? Baseball's Best rookie, but it wasn't in this set. So there you go. That is really cool. Even raw, this card sells for 10 or 15 bucks, which is more, almost, what I paid for this entire lot. So thanks for watching this part.